going in another direction. I mean, I come back, I make the team. Okay, my goals were met. Maybe not to the level I thought, but as I always tell people, that was not the deal we made in the rice paddy. So
Right. Yeah.
I left the team. So I left the team to try to find my life's work. I was in Chicago, selling life insurance, when I got a call from a teammate of mine,
Andy Russell. Yep.
Andy Russell. And
Great Andy Russell.
Yeah. So for those, Andy was captain of the football team. He was an all-pro linebacker, and it was a great guy. Andy also was a 16th round draft choice. Came into the league in 1963. Also was in the military. Spent 2 years in Germany, and then came back to the team in '66 and made it. And so, but anyway, so he's coming to Chicago as a big sports dinner taking place, and sponsored by the NFL. And so he said, "Why don't you join us for dinner?" And I said, "No, I can't. In my mind, I'm not coming back." And I declined. He pushed. I declined some more, and then asked me why, and I just said, "Well, I quit. I'm not coming back." My second piece of advice was by him. He said, "You can't quit. If you quit, what you have already done is that you've already made a decision for that coaching staff. Do you like them well enough to make decisions for them? No. Your responsibility, if this is what you want to do, is that you come back and you make them make a decision. You give them all the reasons to either keep you or release you, but you don't cut yourself. The reality of this game is that we're all expendable. The reality of this game is we all can be cut at any time. But if this is what you want to do, then you got to come back." And maybe it was just the arm twisting I needed, and I went back. And obviously, everything that I had perceived did take place, and I had to fight with every free agent, draft choice, and rookie once again,
Right,
able to make the team. So, in this whole process, in the back of my mind was that I didn't ever want to get to a place that if it didn't work out, and if it didn't turn out the way you wanted to, is that I didn't want to say, "Well, what if? What if you would have worked out? What if you would have spent more time? What if you had, done this?" So there are things that I can't control, and of course that's ownership and or coaching staff and or their decisions. But I can control becoming stronger or better shape or whatever it is, or my own mindset of how to be able to make this team. So that became important, and I was a leading ground gainer again in 1974. And I tell you this, and what I'm trying to put in perspective here for the listeners is that the reason I was a leading ground gainer during those three seasons wasn't because of the fact that I was bigger, better, faster than all the other running backs. No, I think they were trying to get rid of me. So I just played more than anybody else. I carried the ball more than anybody else. Given those two simple statistics, I better be the leading ground gainer. All right. All they were providing for me was an opportunity to make the team.